been nearly a decade since a Collier County teen wrote a letter to Nike with a big request.
And what happened next is nothing short of a miracle for a lot of families. Here's NBC2's Sean Martinelli with tonight's story to share.
He graduated kindergarten.
Limitations were supposed to define Matthew Walzer from the start.
Right.
Doctors didn't think that baby born with cerebral palsy might ever walk or talk. 25 years later, he's proved them wrong again and again. But out of all the things Matthew can do, there's still one tiny thing he can't.
The one thing that really I couldn't figure out or just wouldn't connect, I guess, is being able to tie my shoes. As I got older, it was harder to accept that as a high schooler, that my parents were still putting my shoes on.
There are other options like slip-ons or sandals.
But, there's not a basketball shoe or a running shoe or just a common sneaker that looks cool and is functional that anyone can wear.
So at the age of 16, Matthew wrote a letter to Nike with a request.
I saw a real need, and I had a vision and a hope that one day there would be shoes that people could put on themselves.
A few days later, he got an email back.
Yes.
What's your reaction when you get a response from Nike?
I wasn't planning on getting one.
And he certainly wasn't planning on what they did next. Nike started working with Matthew on a prototype of the shoe he imagined.
And then it zips up.
It arrived in time for him to test just days after his 17th birthday.
And for the first time in my life, I put my own shoes on.
What was that moment like for you?
Liberating.
After years of development, those shoes will be sold to the public for the first time next week.
As a result, I have flexibility in only one of my hands, which makes it impossible for me to tie my shoes.
It's been a while since Matthew read aloud the letter that started it all.
My dream is to go to the college of my choice without having to worry about someone coming to tie my shoes every day.
Reflection brings the realization of just how far he's come.
Independence is for everyone. Best regards, Matthew Walzer.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. But it doesn't matter who you are, what your challenges are, how big or small of a platform you have. As long as you have a mind and a heart, you can make a difference in the world. I look at that letter now as a symbol of hope and inspiration for people, all people, that any one person can make an impact.
And because of that one person and his one letter, millions of more steps are now possible. Sean Martinelli, NBC2.
What a story. The shoes that Matthew inspired are going to go on sale on a limited basis Monday. Broader availability planned for later this year.